So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. This time we're going to talk about Richard Keys. Top Gooners fuming, absolutely seething. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They're seething with me, but there's no shock there, is there? I didn't celebrate enough. Okay, mate. But we'll get into all of that in a sec. Big up to everybody who is waiting, watching on playback. Big up to everyone who's fired the likes up. Nearly 100 likes. Come on, man. Smash the likes up. 120 people in here already waiting, and we're on, 65 likes. So come on. Big up to everyone. Make sure you are subbed to the channel as well. We're getting closer to 73K. So thank you very much to everybody who is subscribed as well. Channel's growing from strength to strength every single day. And I am live to turn your attention to Dan Potts' channel. I will be live at 10 p.m. tonight on Dan Potts' channel. So that should be good. Make sure you come and check that out as well. And good evening to all of the Rat Army, Wet Flannel Brigade. Big up to Denise as well. Membership settings, baby. Come on, love, appreciate it, bro. Back again. And yeah, we're going to talk about Richard Keys. So Arsenal win 2-1, and he's come out after the win. And it's funny because I said the exact same thing to Ola as well, by the way. I said, why is Gabriel celebrating like he's just won the World Cup? He was on his knees at full time, giving it all of this one. And I do find it hilarious because a lot of our fan base, not all of them, but a lot of our fan base, they have to have a villain. They have to have multiple villains at times, and people that they control, that they can bully, they can batter into submission, they can, call out. So I'll give an example. Simon Jordan is one of them. He's one of the villains within the Arsenal community. Richard Keys is now one of them. I'm one of them. Anyone who wants Arteta out is one of them. And anyone who wants Arteta out is a mini Lee Gunner, or Lee Gunner has groomed you into negativity. It's one of them ones. It's funny because this clip of Richard Keys is 2.5 minutes long. I can't play it for copyright reasons, obviously. But a Crystal Palace fan has put this out, and he put Nigel de Jong take a bow. It's had 802,000 views. And basically, this is on beIN Sport, which Richard Keys and Andy Gray work for now. And they've basically said, Richard Keys has said, I think Arsenal have overdone it with the celebrations. What's that all about? They're beating newly promoted Fulham 2-1 with a deflected goal. And basically, Leno doing his worst Superman impression. And they're celebrating over the top. Well, what's wrong with what he said? Factually, we scored a deflected goal. Factually, we scored a Leno mistake, which led to the winner. He then said to Richard Keys, I think they've gone a bit over the top here. And Andy Gray then said, well, it sums up where Arsenal are at the moment and how far they've potentially fallen, which is true. Again, factually correct. We used to win titles. We used to compete for titles. We used to be in the Champions League every season. We used to play great attacking football. We used to have world-class footballers at the club. Everything that they've said at that point is fine. What's wrong with that? Why are people getting so angry? And let's be real, 802,000 people have seen this clip on Twitter. 802,000 people were not signing into beIN Sports and watching it whilst they were saying it. So again, this is beIN Sports 1 in English. And I know there's maybe, 30, 40 beIN Sports channels in different languages. But again, if that wasn't shared, nobody'd see it. So why has it been shared? It's been shared because people love to get on the hype. They love to get on attraction. It's all about clicks and views. And people say, oh, but you do that, Lee. No, I just say what I want. It's my opinion. And I find it funny. Like, if you go through all of the replies and the quote tweets, some of the crap that guy's getting is mad. Like, it is actually insane, some of the abuse that guy's getting. I will come back to super chats in a minute. So if you are dropping them in, appreciate it. I've starred them. I can come back to them. So just keep firing in the comments for now. I'll come back to them as well. But at the end of the day, Arsenal have fallen. You know, you've got Gabriel on his knees, and people are saying, oh, yeah, but, you know, that's because he messed up and then he redeemed himself scoring a winning goal. Okay, cool. Is that a reason to get on your knees and start giving it all of this? And like, wow, Mikel Arteta jumping and cuddling Odegaard or like wrapping his legs around. We beat Fulham at home. Is this where we are as a football club? Like, real talk. And listen, the one thing I want to say here as well is a lot of people that have replied to that, oh, why shouldn't we celebrate? I then see Laura Woods, of course, like clockwork, she's straight on it because anything for traction on TalkSport, they do. So yeah, straight on it. Fans should be able to, well, where did he slag off the fans? In fact, he actually said in the clip, I understand if it's a supporter of the club, they've enjoyed their match day, they've spent their money on their travel, they've spent their money on their tickets, etc. The fans should be allowed to celebrate how they want. He was more going in on the manager and the players and the celebrations from them. Nothing to do with fans. So this culture of, oh, well, he doesn't like us. He said this against us. We're going to make him the villain this week. Yeah, next week it'll be a ref. The week after that is Simon Jordan. Then it'll be me again. Then it'll be Dan. Then it'll be Kenny. Then it'll be Jez. Then it'll be back to Richard Key. Why do these fans always need to have something to have a go at, like in terms of another person's opinion? Like at the end of the day, if nobody had shared that clip from beIN Sport, nobody on Twitter would have seen it. Like, it makes no sense. Oh, I'm going to share this because I know this will get traction and it'll get loads of interaction and it'll boost my account. Like, what is your life, bro? Real talk. Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, for me, at the end of the game, right, I said, why is Gabriel celebrating like he's won a trophy or something? Maybe I said World Cup. I don't remember, but something along the lines of, why is Gabriel celebrating like he's won a trophy? Yeah, he was literally on his knees. Bro, yeah, you cocked up. Yeah, cool. You scored the winning goal. Well done. Fantastic. Well, we're going to get a trophy for being August champions. This is mad. And then you've got Simon Jordan the other week, I think it was last week, saying that Arteta is a beneficiary of Arsenal's decline. Again, absolutely ripped a new one all over the internet by Arsenal fans, like saying that he's a disgrace. He shouldn't be on radio, cancel him, get him off. He's divisive, he's toxic, and he's blah, blah, blah. What? Because he's got an opinion that you don't agree with? What you just want him to be a mute? He's not allowed to speak anymore. Why? Why are people so shook of other people's opinions? It makes no sense. Especially people that have been in and around football for a very long time. Why can't they speak? Like, everyone should be able to have an opinion, whether you like it or not. Yeah, the fact that people have to type in TalkSport on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube to actually see any of these clips, unless they're retweeted or reshared and reposted. Of course, I get that. But at the end of the day, there's a pretty simple option. Block. It's not difficult, is it? But I swear, every single season, fans, not just of Arsenal, but I support Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal. We're talking about Richard Keys. Every single season, it's almost like this fan base, not all of them, but a large percentage of them want to bring out this, they're against us, like a siege mentality. Oh my God. Like the referee for the Man United game is Tierney. Oh, we've got Tierney as referee. Well, why don't you all do a vote and you pick who you want as ref, mate? Because every week you've got an issue, innit? Yeah, so why don't you go and do your stripes, scan in your stripes? Why don't you be a ref then, innit? Like, how are you blaming referees? Then I've seen people sitting there going, oh, but the media slag us off all the time. Like, we're celebrating. They forgot that Tottenham scraped past Nottingham Forest. Really? What game did these people watch? They won 2-0. I watched the game. They won 2-0. Kane missed a penalty. The keeper made a save. It could have been 3-0. Forest had one shot on target. What are these people talking about? Oh, they were played off the park. Really? Lloris made no saves. Literally one save is all Lloris made. Like, these people love to build up this agenda, as they call it to us, this agenda of the mainstream media do not like Arsenal. Really? Well, I grew up in an era where they absolutely adored Arsenal, including Richard Keys and Andy Gray, by the way. You've only got to go back and listen to the commentary, in the early 2000s or the late 90s, from when Wenger took over to when they left Sky, and hear what they were saying about Arsenal. So I don't understand why people think that there's some kind of agenda against Arsenal. Why? We're crap. Let's be real with it. We are crap. We are not as good as we used to be. That is factual information. That's not a lie. If people don't like it, don't listen to it. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Like, it's mad. I genuinely don't get it. Like, I get comments like this every day, and I see comments like this to other people. Lee, you need to back some other team. How about my team just get better, mate? How about that? Like, why do you put in the chat, Kevin, and appreciate you watching, mate? Why do you support Arsenal, Kevin? Yeah, what year did you start supporting Arsenal? Why was the reason that you said, I'm going to support Arsenal? I guarantee it's because they won something. Cheers, guys. I guarantee it's because they won something. Yeah, a majority of Arsenal fans online and Man United fans, because we're both similar. Yeah, both of our fan bases, most of them online that I see, supported them two clubs, Arsenal and Manchester United, because they were winning. They were great teams back in the day. They used to compete for titles and trophies every season, which is why the most successful teams on the planet have the biggest fan bases as well, because they were successful, which brings in a new breed of fan. If people don't want to win anymore, why don't you go and support Burnley, my friend? Why don't you go and do that? Yeah, I've seen my club win 17 trophies. How dare I want to see more? How dare I? It's so divisive. It's toxic. It's negative. Unbelievable. Like, how dare I? Big up to Cheekcake. Question, who is Richard Keys and what does he have to do with Arsenal? He's just another PR guy or a club legend that will twerk. No, he's on being sports, mate, as a presenter. People literally take other people's opinions so literally. Yeah, it's like somebody's attacked their family member. Oh, Richard Keys said Mikel Arteta over-celebrated. Oh, let's troll him online. Like, some of these people are grown adults, man. Like, with good jobs, families, children. Like, it makes me laugh. It's literally playground stuff. Who cares what Richard Keys has to say about Arsenal? Who cares? Like, Laura Wood said that, like, oh, this and that. Like, the complete opposite of what Richard Keys said. Have I sat there trolling her and tagging her? And no, I put the thing out and put like clockwork. Like, that's it. I haven't tagged her. Yeah, these people are actively tagging Richard Keys and calling him all sorts. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. It's mad. Fully grown adults are so rattled by someone else's opinion. How these people get through a day at work is mad. How they've got through their lives is mad. Like, imagine going to work and you don't like your boss. And you run up to him and go, you got an agenda, mate. You got an agenda. Yeah, you got an agenda, you have. Like, it's pathetic. Big up Randy Owusu as well. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I've learned more about my club history than any other channel. What I like about you is you're a football fan. Mate, listen, at the end of the day, I know a lot about Chelsea because I work with a Chelsea fan. Big up Tony Rolfe. Subscribe to his channel, SW6, Chelsea SW6. He's been home and away for 40 years. I worked with him for about 15 years. I was in the car the day Abramovich took over with him. I was in the car with him. Oh, my days, he drove me nuts. But I know so much about other football teams as well as Arsenal. Yeah, and this is the thing. Like, I get people sit there and go, oh, he's got more fans of other clubs. Well, the internet's open for everyone, mate. Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that. Yeah, I don't want Arsenal fans that are deluded little sheep, yeah, that are sucked into PR and lie through their teeth on the internet to get traction to follow me. I don't want kids following me. Don't follow me. Every video I do, I tick up not made for kids. Like, I don't want people that are deluded enough to sit there and think that Mikel Arteta is suddenly going to win us a title. At the end of the season, when it all goes sideways and wonky again, what's the excuse? Because we're champions at the end of August. You know, if you can't see what Arteta's doing, I've seen posts today saying we could potentially do an invincible season. Oh, my days. Like, this is why I get the ump sometimes, yeah. Like, but at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I don't actively go and tag these people in it and say, you're an effing disgrace. You should get off the internet. You should be cancelled. You're a scumbag. No, I don't. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, people sit there and chat absolute crap. I mean, I've gone viral again today on that dead platform. These people, they only get traction when they mention me or slag off somebody like Richard Keys or Simon Jordan or people like that. Oh, I didn't celebrate enough after the Gabriel winner. I didn't celebrate enough. Why do these people care whether I celebrate or not? Did you celebrate? If you celebrated, why'd you care if somebody else didn't? Like, why'd you care? Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, like, do I pay your bills? No. Am I feeding you? No. Am I fucking you? No. So why do you care what I say? It makes me laugh, man. Like, but they're all sat here watching it. So big up to all of you lot, because you come back every day. You need your dopamine fix. I ain't going anywhere. You've been trying for years to cancel me. Still here. So we move. We've got Aston Villa on Wednesday, and then after that we've got Man United. So it should be 6 wins out of 6. And yes, invincible season is coming. Do you expect Henry to celebrate after Fulham defeat? After we defeat Fulham, I think you meant. Well, listen, I've seen proper footballers at this football club, mate. Big up to you, Divic. Yeah? I've seen proper footballers with elite mentality. Yeah, that are probably sitting there thinking, boy. I mean, like, it's mad. Thierry Henry last season was one of these villains, by the way, within a lot of our fans, because he said if we don't get top 4, Arteta's failed. So he was a villain. This is one of our greatest ever players, arguably the greatest ever player. Me personally, it's Bergkamp. But I can understand why people say Thierry Henry. But this guy was the villain last season. Funny that, because the season before, he was hailed as a hero again because him and Daniel Ek and Bergkamp were trying to get in by the club. Funny that, because now there's no talk of Kroenke out, is there? What happened to Kroenke out? I told everyone a million times before, Kroenke out is a hashtag on Twitter. Yeah, used for people that just want to boost their following. If you want to get followers on the internet, just hashtag Kroenke out. But if that doesn't work at the time because Arsenal have won a few games, then just be sickly sweet, toxic, positive about Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, and then when it all goes wonky, then be super negative, and that's it. That's it. Get him out. Last season, yeah, it was hilarious. After we lost the first 3 games, in fact, after we lost to Brentford, there was talks of protests. Big up Turkish, by the way. And then we dropped Martin Odegaard and Aaron Ramsdale into the football club. All of a sudden, selfies, back at my second home, full attendance, first time after COVID. Yeah, these people are warped, mate. But they're all sitting there giving it Kroenke out. But then we sign Martin Odegaard and Ramsdale, and that's it. Boy, don't matter anymore about a protest. Back at my second home, mate. Let's take a selfie for the internet. It's mad. Then we get pumped in that. We get pumped by City. All of a sudden, it's, oh, well, you know, we need investment. The Kroenkes. But, well, you had your chance at Chelsea at home. Yeah, you didn't bother. Then we get pumped 5-0 against Man City. Yeah, you didn't bother. Then all of a sudden, we sign a couple of players here and there, and it's all forgiven. Then we go on a little run, 11 unbeaten. We ended up being 7th after that. Then we lose a few. Yeah, then we go on a 5-game win streak. So, then we, I think, were 4th at that point. And then I think we lost to Everton. I think it was Damari Gray. After that game, every fan cam, every tweet, every Instagram post, every Facebook post was, that's it. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. Get him out. Get him out. He's done. He's finished. Yeah, I've had enough. And why? Because it was fashionable. Half of these people that you guys follow that have these massive accounts don't believe half the crap they come out with when they're tweeting it or posting it. It's just what's fashionable at the time. So if they want to give you Kroenke out and you want Kroenke out, they'll give you Kroenke out. You want Arteta in? They'll give you Arteta in. You want Arteta out? Oh, they'll give you Arteta out. So after that Everton game, the amount of traction building up for Arteta out, all the super fans, all the top gooners, all these people, that's it. I've backed him as long as I can. Yeah, funny that, because it was the same after Villarreal. That's it, get rid. The next day, they're all deleting their tweets because they woke up and thought, oh, actually, some of the comments are a little bit iffy. I better delete that tweet. Sorry, it was a heat of the moment thing. Okay, well, maybe don't tweet straight after the game then, mate. Maybe don't do a fan cam straight after the game. Because then the next day when you're changing your mind, yeah, well, was that your opinion or is this your opinion? We don't know, do we? Yeah, the one thing I say about me, I just tell you what I think. Real talk, I just say exactly what I think. Yeah, I've had years and years and years of being trolled on the internet. Years of it. Absolute years of it. Yeah, I'm still here, ain't I? I still ain't topped myself yet. I'm still streaming every day. I'm still saying what I want to say. So I find it hilarious, man. Like Piers Morgan's another one. And this is why I find it funny when people sit there and say, Well, you should be said. You should be. We should be allowed to celebrate. Nobody's cussing the fans for celebrating. Richard Keys was mugging off the players and the manager for over celebrating, which, let's be real, they did. It's August and they're jumping around like we're in May, just about to go and pick up the Premier League trophy. Do that in May, nobody will have an issue with it. Running around, jumping on Odegaard and high-fiving and all of this on the pitch, turn it in. Yeah, turn it in. Unbelievable. Man City came back against Crystal Palace the other day. I didn't see none of that. I watched the game. They were 2-0 down. By the way, how can Palace go to the Etihad and go 2-0 up, by the way? I thought it was supposed to take 4 years. Normally, you're supposed to go there, concede, roll over, and get pumped 5. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe you can leave it in the comments. I don't know. Big up Millwall Ralph, back again. My guy. Love, bro. Smash the likes up, people. For anyone who's joined late, I am live with Dan Potts in 2 hours. Bang on 2 hours. 10 o'clock UK time. Smash the likes up. 800 people in it. Why does he get so many people watching it? It's funny because if you go and have a look at the watch along that I did the other day with Ola and go and have a look at the comments, literally every single comment. This guy's not an Arsenal fan. This guy's a disgrace. This guy's this. Yeah, but you'll all be back after Villa. So it don't matter, does it? You can say what you want, mate. You'll all be back after the Villa game. Yeah, but then when we lose 2 or 3 games on the trot, which we probably will at some point, yeah, none of them will be seen because it's all, I better go into hiding. These people are pathetic, man. Yeah, cool. Celebrate. Be excited. Be excited. Josh told you, be excited. Be excited, people. Go and buy the merch. Go to the games. Go and meet up with your pals in the boozers. Go and jump around. I think people want me to start knee sliding through the apartment when Gabriel scored. Why? It's Fulham. We're at home to Fulham. These are the same people that were backing Eddie and Nketiah last time they were up for running off into an empty crowd because of COVID, giving it all this in 95th minutes, get an equaliser against them. So I suppose I get it. Last time we played him, we drew. Okay, this time we won. Kind of get it. That shows how far we've fallen. Everything Richard Keys and Andy Gray were saying pretty much was spot on. Pretty much was spot on. We've gone from being great. We've gone from being the best. We've fallen so far that the celebrations against Fulham, who, let's be real, are only here for the money, and then they'll get relegated, then they'll get promoted, get the money again. Yeah, at least Nottingham Forest are having a go with the money. What are Fulham doing? Yeah, Fulham and Norwich should just be banned from getting promoted. What's the point? They come up, they take the money. Delia Smith must be absolutely loving life with all them parachute payments. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Yeah, Forest have signed 21 players this summer and got rid of 22. But this ain't Football Manager, mate. Yeah, it's not FIFA. Well, it is for them, isn't it? Because according to you lot, they outplayed Tottenham and lost 2-0. But how can they do that with a whole new squad? I didn't think you could overhaul a squad in one window. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just negative and toxic. Big up, Mr. B. Hope you're well, buddy. Thing is, it's coming from 2 old pervs on Sky. Oh, dear. Bro, again, cancel culture is hilarious. Yeah, cancel culture is mad. This is all people, listen, let's be real. You're a geezer. You've been stood in a pub at some point talking how they were talking. Every bloke has. Yeah, the difference is they got caught on camera for it and they lost their jobs. Do you think they care? Probably not. They've gone to Qatar and they're probably getting paid 10 times more money, mate. So yeah, they lost their job on Sky. Yeah, but they're now living in a country that's hot pretty much all year round, getting paid more money. I'm pretty sure that Andy Gray and Richard Keys couldn't care less that they don't work for Sky anymore. But at the end of the day, their opinion is their opinion, isn't it? Yeah, if you don't like it, cool, call it out. Don't be a prick with it. And I know you're not, bro. I'm not talking about you. I know you're a ledge here. Yeah, you're always here, bro. Yeah. But the way people go on about it, it's mad. It's mad. End of the day, Arsenal used to win titles, compete for titles, win trophies constantly, compete for trophies constantly. Yeah, be in the shout. Yeah, get Champions League every year. Now we're jumping around like we've won the Champions League because we beat Fulham in the last minute. Mad, isn't it? What names will they call Edu if we don't buy any more players before the deadline? Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen top super fan, self-proclaimed super fan out there, saying Edu is the star and the best the star of the transfer window. Well, of course he is. He's giving you access to the football club. Like, come on, mate. Like, it's mad. It is actually mad. These people, bro, I swear to God, it's all a game. It is all a game to these people. At the end of the day, I get emails every single day from companies saying, can we promote this? Yeah, can we do this? Can you do this for us? Can blah, blah. No, I just swipe and delete. I ain't interested. Yeah, the ones that I do, like the other day, there's a guy that I promoted. His father passed away. Yeah, and he suffers from mental health. Yeah, and he's riding to Turkey. Yeah, big up to him. He's riding a bicycle from England to Turkey to raise money for Mind charity. Yeah, I see that. He tagged me in it on Instagram, and I said, you know what, bro? I'll share out my story, and when I do my next live stream, I'll promote it. Yeah, so that's what I did. He didn't want nothing other than just to, hi Lee, I'm okay. But he never asked me to promote it. He never asked me to donate to it. He never asked me to do anything. He just wanted to. So I thought, you know what? It'll sound, mate. I'll do that for you. Yeah, it's like, it's mad. It's actually mad, bro. Yeah, the internet's hilarious at times. Big up to RB. Big up Lee. Cut Arteta some slack. He's the world's best choir conductor, moving arms like a wind fan. Bro, he's landing planes at the Emirates. It's mad. It's actually insane. But what do we know? What do we know, mate? We're just negative. You know, it's not like we've seen it all before, is it? I think these people have got short memories. For 4 games to go, 3 games to go, we were 4 points clear last season. And we bottled it. But that's been brushed under the carpet now. That don't matter. That don't matter because we went and signed somebody with a protective boot on his ankle. And we signed 2 Man City players. All of a sudden, everything's fine. It's perfect. Oh, we signed the Brazilian, the next Ronaldinho. Yeah, we've signed him. Yeah. So everything's fine now. It don't matter that we need another DM because Thomas Partey can't stay fit. Don't matter that we need another striker because Eddie ain't good enough. And if Jesus is out, or we need another option, like maybe a Mitrovic type player, or maybe an Ivan Toney. Oh, but Ivan Toney ain't good enough. Really? Well, you lot were all saying Lacazette was last season. Oh, he's got great work rate. Well, Ivan Toney's got everything. So, you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's not like we need somebody up front. But it don't matter, mate. It don't matter. Yeah, everything's great. We're going to win the title. If you can't see what he's doing, you can F off down the lane. It's mad. Yeah, you're negative. Let's just troll you. Let's just try and cut you out. Like Piers Morgan, how dare you celebrate now? How dare you get behind the team? Which is why I find it funny. Because the guy was Arteta out. Yeah, now he's Arteta in, flippity flop. Yeah, and he said it was a process. I can now see what he's doing. Now it's how dare you celebrate? These people just need a villain, bro. They need a villain. Yeah, so let's assume I was knee sliding across the floor after Gabriel scores the winner of the other. How dare you celebrate? This is why I just say what I want, mate. These people twist and turn everything because they're fucking bored. Yeah, they need to get laid. These people are sitting in sexless, loveless marriages or a single. Yeah, and they're just bored, man. It is hilarious. Yeah, but they're all still here. So big up to all of you because you come back and get me paid every day. Arsenal fans acting like we are prime Barca. Bro, I told everyone all summer we're a Thomas Partey injury away from playing crap football and not looking great. All of a sudden, Thomas Partey's injured and we scraped past Fulham. What do I know? My ball knowledge is dead, mate. Cheers. Smash the likes up. Over 900 in here. Like I said, I am on with Dan Potts later at 10 o'clock UK time. So come back and check that out. Big up to everyone who's smashed a like. 300 likes on this so far. I'm going to keep going for about another 15, 20 minutes maybe. So yeah, plenty more to come. What's going on with your collar? You've been rolling around with the bunny. Maybe we should do the Eric Cantona, bro. And the seagulls. We should do the seagulls and trawlers one, isn't it? But no, I'm good, man. It's been hammering down with rain today, mate. I woke up at, I think it was 6:10. Mad thunder and lightning storm, mate. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Times change, Lee. We've got to do what we've got to do. Bro, the difference is, right, I see people every day saying, how can we compete? It's a process. We can't just go from being rubbish to being good. Okay, I understand that. That's cool. I get it. But when you've done 686 million quid, then you should be in a title charge. And we've done that in the last, what, 5-6 seasons? It's crazy. I don't understand how people are not putting pressure on this. And then all you get is, like, I had some guy on Instagram message me, like, in one of my pictures earlier. Oh, it's the Kroenke's fault. Well, if you're Arteta in, you're Kroenke in. It's as simple as that. Who hired him? I don't get it. I don't want to get carried away, but I believe I can't believe we signed Casemiro and Anthony in one window. Still hasn't sunk in. Says Swayham. Big up to Swayham. Bro, Casemiro is a great signing. Anthony, if he hits his potential, top gooners will tell you it's a high ceiling. What does that even mean? Oh, but they're only going to get better. This is all I hear. Yeah, we've got a young squad and they're only going to get better. Well, what if they don't? Because I remember Denilson was young. He never got better. Yeah, what about Carlos Vela? He never got better. Owusu Abeyi never got better. What about all these players? They never got better, did they? Yeah, Joel Campbell never got better. Like, I could keep listing about another 50 players. So when people say, oh, but we've got a young squad, cool, we've got a young squad. But guess what? In 2008-9 season, we made a Champions League semi with a younger squad. Where was all the youth projects then? There wasn't one, was there? Our squad back then was younger than our squad now. But people don't want to tell you that because that don't fit the narrative. That doesn't fit their bubble of delusion that they want to portray all over the internet. Yeah, that anyone who doesn't fit that narrative and back that, yeah, is disgusting, divisive, and toxic. They have to have a villain, bro. Every season, it's either a ref. From week to week, it changes. 1 week it's me, then it's a ref, then it's Simon Jordan. This week it's Richard Keys and me because I didn't celebrate enough, and Richard Keys said they're celebrating too much. Next week it'll be someone else, mate. It's just a merry-go-round. Turkish called it a roundabout at Arsenal once. Big up Turkish. It is a roundabout. Great, we've started well. Yes, enjoy the wins. Cool. I've enjoyed watching Arsenal for these 4 games. Yeah, not so much the Fulham game because it was crap. Yeah, let's be real. It weren't great football, was it? Oh, but we dominated the game. Possession doesn't mean you dominated a football match, mate. Yeah, it doesn't mean you dominated a football match. Yes, we probably did dominate, but people are only saying you dominated because you have possession. The same people were sitting the same. Nottingham Forest dominated Spurs. No, Spurs just sat back, let them come onto them, and then just went, cool, we just go 3-on-3 every time, mate. Yeah, and they were so naive, they let them do it. I don't understand. Like, possession doesn't win football matches. Yeah, scoring goals does. And in the end, we got lucky. We got lucky. We shot ourselves in the foot. We come back into it. We show good mental strengths, as Arsene Wenger would once say, and resilience and character and all these buzzwords you want to use. And we ended up winning the game. Cool. At the end of the season, when we don't win the title, it don't mean anything, does it? We ain't winning the league. What's the aim of elite sport? Win something, win the trophy. You're in the league, win the trophy. Oh, but Lee, only one team can win it. Does that mean Fulham should be going for the title? Yeah, they should. Otherwise, they failed. People can't get their head around it because most people have been brought up in this. Everyone gets a trophy. Like, I've seen it on Arsenal socials. Player of the match. No, it's man of the match, mate. Man of the match. What do you mean player of the match? It's man of the match. We're in men's football. It's 11 men against 11 men with 2 men as managers. Why can't we say man of the match anymore? It makes no sense. Man of the match, not player of the match. But unfortunately, we've grown up in this era now, in the last decade or so, maybe longer, where you're not allowed to say certain things anymore because you offend people. Oh, I'm offended. Well, don't fucking watch it then, innit? If you're offended by what I say, don't watch it. If you get rattled by what I say, don't watch it. You have to actively type in. You have to get up, pick your phone. You have to unlock your phone, whether that be by face unlocking, yeah, or type in your PIN code in. You then have to click the YouTube app, and then you have to go to the search bar and type my name in. Then you have to go and find the video you want to watch. You don't have to watch me, mate. There's hundreds of channels out there. I don't get it. But these people come back every week. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you, because my life's great. My lifestyle is fantastic. Like, literally, I get to work an hour a day. If that, I'm going to do, 45 minutes? Yeah, I'm going to go and work with Dan. But on my own channel, I'm doing 45 minutes today. I did an hour yesterday. I did, 4 hours on match day. I did 40 minutes the day before. Like, turn it in. If these people weren't watching me so much, I'd earn less money and I'd have to work harder, like I did when I first set the channel up. Mad, isn't it? Crazy. But they, like I said, they always need a villain, bro. And the funny thing is, Man United's the same. Man United fans always need a villain. Yeah, it's funny that two former top elite level football clubs that have both fallen from grace both need villains now, because the way the club's been peddled out to the majority of sheep and lemmings that support them. And the reason they support them is because they were successful, but now they don't want to be successful anymore. And the fans are accepting not being successful, but they supported the club because they were successful. These people are thick. Like, real talk, thick. Hope you're good, says Rooksy Pop. Last season, Arsenal won 4 games or more in a row 3 times. Great start. Being top after 4 games means very little. Exactly, bro. We've seen it all before. If we come, and I've said this, and there's over 850 people watching this, and I've said this so many times. If he gets us in a title race till the final month of this season, I'll be the first to stand up and say, well done, mate. I got it wrong. But he ain't. Yeah, he ain't. And the reason so many people are sitting there going, oh, well, yeah, top 4 in Europa League, is because 4 of our first team players have come out and said top 4 in Europa League. These people are sheep. They follow what is being said by this football club, by these players. The standards are on the floor, mate. Top 4. Top 4. No, win the fucking title. How many years have we waited to win a title? How about compete for one? We've spent enough. Oh, but we were playing catch up. The landscape was different back then. Are you all gardeners, mate? I don't get it. We have done more money than Liverpool for 4 summers straight. How comes he can compete? Oh, but they lost to Man United the other day. They drew with Fulham, and they'll still finish above Arsenal, and they'll still actually give a challenge. Yeah, whether that's in the league, the Champions League, or the Cups, they'll actually have a go for it, innit? What are we going to do? Put a reserve string out against Forest again in the 3rd round and go, oh, we ain't going to deal with that. Top 4 is more important, mate. Like, when this manager won the FA Cup and Frank Lampard came 4th, our fans were trolling Chelsea fans, giving it, oh, well, we always get top 4. Yeah, you have your top 4. We got the FA Cup. A cup's more important. Yeah, but if we had got top 4 and not won the FA Cup and Chelsea had won it and we'd lost the final, oh, well, we're in the Champions League. Like, they just changed the goalposts every single week, which is why I just sit and laugh at them, mate. Yeah, these people don't know whether they're coming or going. Confused.com. Yeah, and like I said, they have to have a villain. Yeah, this week it's Richard Keys. Karen took the kids. Late 90s, early noughties. Arsenal were a problem. I don't remember them celebrating 2-1 at home against championship teams at Highbury, though. There you go, mate. There you go. The only time we'd celebrate that is when we were winning leagues or on an unbeaten run. For example, Middlesbrough. But even then, we weren't jumping around like we were the other day when we beat Middlesbrough 5-3. Mad, isn't it? Yeah, all you people spamming names of players that were supposed to be good. Yeah, Benicophobia, another one. Yeah, Mio Riachi, another one. Like, I could name 50. Alex Iwobi, another one. We could name 50 players in this chat. Yeah, so when people sit there and say, yeah, but they're only going to get better. Well, there's hundreds of players within the Premier League era that have broken through onto the scene, burst through, and going to be the next top player that have fallen by the wayside and ended up going out to a foreign league to resurrect their career. Yeah, or going down the leagues to resurrect their career. So just because we've got a young squad, which, by the way, is by design, and is an excuse that has been used since we've had a young squad as to why this manager don't have to win nothing, it's all to protect the manager. Mate, they fancy him. They just want to get stuck up him. It's as simple as that. That's all it is. They fancy him. They fancy him, mate. Like, there's a banner in the stadium, best looking Spaniard we know. What's his looks got to do with anything? No, I don't get it. Absolute scenes yesterday when Mitrovic bagged the first goal. That was Saturday, bro. Maybe you're still hungover from the celebrations. The abuse he was getting prior to the goal. Bro, I've seen people doing clips of where Ramsdale drop kicked the ball straight in his face. Yeah, like, mate, we're starving as a fan base. I swear to God, mate, this fan base cheered the most tiniest little thing as the biggest thing. And this is why I say all the time, the fans are our biggest issue at this football club. They are the biggest issue at the football club, not the owner. The owner's only serving up what people en masse accept. And yes, cool, there's a great vibe at the stadium at the minute. Fantastic. Maybe that's because they didn't go for 2 years. Has anyone thought about that? Maybe it's because they weren't allowed to go to a game for 2 years. But no, it's not that. It's because Mikel Arteta knows what he's doing and everyone's behind him. Really? Okay, cool. Because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people I know that go to games and there's a lot of people that stand around them that ain't happy, that were mugging off the football, that are slandering players, that ain't happy with certain players at the club, that ain't happy with certain players constantly playing minutes at the football club. But anyone who comes out and says that, you're not an Arsenal fan. What do you mean you're not an Arsenal fan? Well, because you've got an opinion that you don't like. How about don't watch it, mate? Pretty simple. Like I said, there's so much variety on the internet. You don't have to watch me, mate. Like, all the more reason not to. There's 150 billion Arsenal channels out there. Go and click one of them. Like, it's not difficult, is it? Big up, Tom. I hope you're well, mate. Big up, Luke, as well. We've been linked to a player named Mudrick. I've never heard of him before, but Top Gunners all pretending they watch him every week. Bro, this is what we do. I told people before. We're linked to a player with a funky, exotic name. All of a sudden, a Pop Smoke tune is put over a compilation, and these accounts of football fans that don't know nothing about the game, don't know nothing about Arsenal, never stepped foot in the stadium, but want to sit online like they're the best, most loyal supporter, mugging off people that have been to over 500, 600, 700,000 games, whatever it may be. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, but this is the internet, unfortunately, mate. You have to embrace it. You have to embrace it. I hope you're well. Thanks for that, Luke. Big up, Joe. Jason, sorry, Joe. Top 4 is a trophy. Well, it is. Wenger told everyone. Big up, my darling Melissa. Big up to you, babes. Big up to everyone in this chat. We're nearly on 1,000 people watching. How do I get views when Arsenal are winning? I hear you cry. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, the world is woke right now, bro. Oh, it's so unfair. I'm offended. Yeah, well, nobody cares. Lee is YouTuber of the match. Smash the likes up. Yeah, the league's won after the first 4 games, bro. Don't worry. We're cool, man. Yeah, we're cool. We've won the league. Would you take Wilfried Zaha? No. I don't rate him that highly, mate. He's good. Him and St. Maximin are in the same bracket for me. Yeah. When they're good, everyone's like, oh my God, they're insane. They do it 5-6 times a season. And everyone stands up and goes, oh my God, St. Maximin's had a great start to the season. Guess what? Oh yeah, he's made a glass and he's injured again. The guy's been injured his whole life. Like, he always had go through St. Maximin's injury record on transfer market. It's literally every couple of months. Yeah, good player, very skillful. Yeah, very rapid, very direct. Doesn't really have the end product. I see somebody say the other day he's world class. Bro, the guy scored 12 goals in 4 years. World class. Is this how low football has fallen? That he is world class? I remember when people were touting Adama Traore at 70 million quid. Oh, sign Adama. Bro, he's a Wobie with a gym pass. Turn it in. Yeah, again, another one. When it comes off, it looks great. Oh, he scored against City. Who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? He just oils himself up, yeah, puts on the tightest shirt he can find, yeah, and runs around 100 mile an hour. No end product. Not good enough. Same with St. Maximin. Wilfried Zaha, to be fair, is better than both of them, in my opinion, but he still ain't that great. Yeah, bear in mind, I've seen some of the greatest footballers in living history, man. Like, the way people go on, it's like these players are like Ronaldinho's and like players like that. Turn it in. Like, when people are sitting there saying, you've got an agenda against Odegaard. I ain't got an agenda. He's shit. Yeah, he might have a couple of little pretty passes and all that. Well done. He scored against 2 teams that are likely to get battered and relegated pretty much most weeks. Yeah, but Fulham has started well. And I remember Norwich started well once. Timo Pukki scored 7 goals in the first month. What happened? Oh, yeah, they got relegated. It's mad. Fulham get relegated every time they come up. Bournemouth getting slapped 9-0. Liquidate. Just liquidate. It's insane. Unicorn of the match. That's the next one, bro. Yeah, from now on, I identify as a unicorn. Yeah, please do not call me Lee. I am a unicorn. Yaya Sonogo. Ross Barkley's another one. Exactly. Ross Barkley. What's happened to him? Dele Alli, another one. Yeah. Dele Alli's another one. There's so many footballers that have come through and everyone's hyped them up to be the next great thing. And then they've just fallen by the wayside. Like, at the end of the day, yes, we have got some very talented footballers at our football club. But at the same time, yeah, these players, like, people are making out that they're only going to get better. Well, they might not. They actually might not. Yeah, people were saying the same about Marcus Rashford. He's crap. He's actually crap. Just watch him. He is rubbish. Yeah, he is not a very good footballer. People do it all the time. It's crazy. Big up to Paul. Hope you're well, buddy. If Neto signs the missing piece of Mikel's jigsaw, if he doesn't, the injury affected him. We dodged a bullet. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But that's the internet, my friend. That is the internet. It was the same with, what's his name? Lisandro Martinez. People were putting out compilations of Lisandro Martinez. Yeah. Oh, we can play him at left back. He's great. Oh, he'll be fantastic. Yeah. He signs for United. Oh, he's too small to be a centre back. Really? He's won every aerial duel since he's been there. Should have been man of the match in the last 2 games. He got it against Southampton. He should have been man of the match in the game before against Liverpool. They gave it to, I think, Rashford. Why? Because he feeds kids. Right, it's mad. Jemba, another one. Jack Wilshere, another one. Balotelli, another one. It's crazy, isn't it? It's actually mad. Trossard's actually a very good player. See, that's somebody I do rate. Yeah, Trossard is a very, very good footballer, mate. A very good footballer. But because his name's Trossard and he plays for Brighton and their manager looks like me, nobody's going to rate him, mate. Yeah, Rashford got man of the match against Liverpool. Why? Because he scored the winning goal. Okay, cool. Well, he wasn't the best player on the pitch, though, was he? The Paqueta guy went to West Ham. Great signing. Yeah, but, mate, Arsenal fans didn't want him in the end. It don't matter. We got Fabio Vieira, mate, and we got Odegaard. Don't want him. Don't need him. But they've spent all summer saying, oh, what a player. Sign him up. Bojan. There's another one. Do you remember when he went to Stoke? Crazy, innit? Actually mad. Kleberson. Yeah, Bojan. Jermaine Beckford. There's another one. Bebe was never going to be any good, man. Michu. Scored 20-odd goals. Always scored against us. I think the last 2... I don't even know if he still plays, but the last time I checked, he was in Spanish 4th tier. Big up DJ Crane. Thanks for the donation, bro. Lee is the last unicorn. No wonder everyone wants a piece of him. Love, bro. Big up the chat. Big up to you, my bro. Love you to bits, man. Yeah, you're always supporting my channel. Janazai, another one. Jana Jiz. Yeah, he's the next Ronaldo. How many next Ronaldos have Man United signed? Jesse Rodriguez, another one. Freddie Adu. You man are throwing it back. You lot are throwing it back. It's crazy. Franny Jeffers. That's what I'm saying. When people sit there and say, oh, yeah, but they're only going to get better. Based on what? Based on hope more than anything. It's like when people say, like, I see a lot of people say, oh, but Tottenham have been crap this season. They're rubbish. They're rubbish. They've only got Kane and Son. Well, why don't we go and get a Kane and Son? Like, why don't we do that? Yeah, but they're crap. Yeah, but you've been saying that for 6 years. They finished above us for 6. Yeah, but it's only because they got Kane and Son. Well, there's nothing wrong with us going and getting a Kane and Son, is there? So why ain't we? Oh, well, we got Jesus now. We got Jesus. Yeah, he's the saviour. And Zinchenko, 2 ex-City players, we're saved. No, we're not. We need more. We need more. Delafeu, another one. Another one. Chong, another one. Greenwood, another one. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so many players out there, yeah, that get hyped up. Ali Adier, another one. They get hyped up beyond belief by fans. And I understand fans get excited and they want to see a youth team player come through, yeah, and smash it. And at the moment, we have got that. We have got a few that have come through. The fact that one of them wears number 10 and one wears number 7, not sitting well with me, but it is what it is. I understand it. They want to market a youth project. So they're going to market it the best way they can. And what's the best way they can? Give the 2 academy graduates the big boy shirt numbers. So now everyone's on side. And to be fair, they're both quality footballers. But, are they good enough to win us a title? On their own, they're not, are they? They're not going to be able to stand up week in, week out. Yeah, I'll give an example. You look at Manchester City. Yeah, oh, but they've spent 10 billion quid. Who cares? It's not illegal to spend money, mate. There's nothing stopping Arsenal going out and buying Haaland. But he wouldn't come to us, would he? He wouldn't come to us. He wouldn't. Why have we not gone out there and got another striker? We decided to sign Eddie Nketiah up. Why? Because it was cheaper to give him 100 grand a week for the next 4 years, which is about 20 odd million quid, than it is to go and do 50 million on Ivan Toney plus 100 grand a week, which is now about 70 million quid. Yeah, if you actually go through Swiss Ramble, I might actually do a stream on it tomorrow. Swiss Ramble actually put a whole thread out there the other day about Arsenal's finances. So people that are sitting there going, oh, but we haven't signed anyone else, this and that. Arsenal are cutting it very fine, very, very fine to financial fair play. Not for the last 3 years, but for the next 3 years, which is why we have to get rid now before we can buy it. From what I read, and I only skimmed through it because it just went on forever. I only skimmed through it, but it said that we've got around 10 million quid to play with. Yeah, 10 million quid can go and sign you a 50 million pound player, potentially, depending on what your down payment is for that player. If they want money up front, you can say, okay, we'll give you 5 million up front or 10 million up front. It depends how you structure the transfer, plus wages and stuff like that. But when we've only got 10 million quid available, according to Swiss Ramble, that's not 10 million that we can only sign a 10 million pound player. That could be potentially a 50 million quid player with a 10 million down payment. But I don't know, man. I just, like, people are getting so excited and cool. Be excited. Yeah, Josh Kroenke told you, be excited, be cool with it, do whatever you got to do with it. Yeah, the fact and reality is 2 players were out injured the other day, and all of a sudden we scrambled past a promoted team that don't take this league seriously every time they've been in it. That ain't cause for knee sliding across living rooms, is it? But there we go. Big up to everyone who's watching, man. Big up, Mr. B. Would you take Pascal Gross? No, not good enough for Arsenal. I do think Trossard's a good player, but is he good enough for Arsenal? Probably not, but I do like him. I think he's a very underrated player. Niall Ranger, another one. Big up Bertrand, man. Big up Bertrand. Man said Adrian Mutu, you know. Adrian Mutu. Ravel Morrison, there's the classic case. Throw too much money at a player too early. There you go. Did you see Arsenal under 15s smashed Arsenal women's first team 7-0? Arsenal Twitter media handle tried to get the clips deleted. PR for equal pay is insane. I haven't seen that. When was this? When did this happen? Is this recently? I haven't seen that, bro. Arsenal under 15s smashed Arsenal's women's first team 5-0. Is that real? Wow. Wowee. Was it the USA women's team when they were like one of the best teams? Didn't they get smashed by an under 15s team or something as well? Mad, isn't it? $5-0, not 7-0. So I was looking at something else that said 7 on it. Todd Cantwell, there's another one. Do you remember when Arsenal fans wanted Todd Cantwell, Emi Buendia, and all of these players? Yeah. Yeah, it says 5-0, not 7. Did I say 7? I've only had one beer. Saido Berahino, another one. Anyway, smash these likes up, people. Smash the likes up. 395 likes. We have nearly 1,000 people in the building. Big up to everyone who's dropped a super chat in. If I've missed it, then let me just double check. I don't think I have. I think I've read them all. I think I've got them all. Yeah, I've done everything, I think. But yeah, 401 likes, 965 in the building. Just to divert your attention to later on, I will be on with Dan Potts on his channel a little bit later on at 10 p.m. So make sure you come and tune into that. Right now, let's see if there's anyone live that we like. Let's have a little look. Hey, Jez is live. Jez is live. Go and show Jez some support. Subscribe to his channel. I'm going to stick the link in the chat. He started live 1 minute ago. Jez is live right now. There's the link. It's in the chat. I'll pin it to the top. There you go. I'll pin it to the top of the live chat. Let's get these likes up to 500 before you go as well. I'll do a few more comments. 90 likes away. So come on. I've pinned that to the top. Hussein Mawar, there's another one. Yeah, another one. Crazy, isn't it? This is why I don't hype up certain players, bro. Yeah, because these people hype up anyone we're linked to. I actually have eyes. What are your thoughts of Tate? Cancel culture is real, bro. Yeah, some of the stuff he says is wild. I can't lie. I said this the other day. Like, some of the stuff he says is out there. But We live in cancel culture era, bro. Like, if people don't like what you're saying, they try and get you muted off the internet because they're so weak mentally and so insecure about themselves. They can't accept other people's opinions. It's mad. It's crazy, isn't it? But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Dan Potts channel is quality. Yeah, make sure you check that out as well. I'll be on there later on tonight at 10 o'clock. We're going live. We're going to talk about Arsenal amongst other things. We're going to be talking about this Richard Keys debacle where he's got top gooners melting. But yeah, smash the likes up. Jez is live. His channel is pinned to the top of the chats. So go and spam his chat with rat emojis. Go and show him some support. Subscribe to his channel. He's on 3.1k. Let's get him up to 3.5 ASAP. Come on, the Rat Army are already taken over. I can see him in the chat. Lee Gunner sent me Rat Army, all of that. And I'll be live at 10 o'clock, people. All have a blessed evening. Big up for the love. Big up, Mr. Bees. We'll end on that. Love to everyone in this chat, man. Adios, amigos. Ateta fuera. Ciao.